Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel that'll probably only get 2 views anyway. This is part 3 and the final part of all games I've played in 2022 ranked. I'll be giving games a score rating out of 10 and giving a reason to why I gave them that score rating. If you disagree with any of these score ratings, please let me know in the comments below. If you're new around here, please leave a like on the video and subscribe, because 2023 hopefully a bit better of content is coming out and not just shit posts like I've basically been doing the past couple of months. Also, Happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year to everyone. This is coming out on the 31st of December, so it's New Year's Eve. This is being filmed on the 29th, so this is very, very recent. Not like my first video, which was made in July. So my opinions on some of those games have changed, but I'm just going to stick with it. It's okay. Move on to all these games that I ended off the year with, and there was a lot of games that I wanted to play but I just did not have time to, which will be all in my 2023 games video. So hopefully you guys look forward to that, but without further ado, let's go into the first game. The first game is Totally Reliable Delivery Service for the Xbox Series X. I gave it a game rating of 5 out of 10 and I have no words for this game. I had no expectations going into this game. I don't even know why I played it, to be honest. But to me, it just feels like a mix of Gang Beasts and Human Fall Flat, but like more stupid and shit, because those games are like very fun games. But I kind of don't mind this game. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever be playing it again, besides the times I did play it. I mean, if you're looking for just a fun game to just waste some time on, I suggest playing this game. The next game is Roller Champions for the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 3.5 out of 10. I mean, there's a reason why they stopped supporting the servers for the game when it literally only came out this year. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy the game. I understand why it could be fun. Rest in peace to the servers though. The next game is FIFA 23 for the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 6.5 out of 10. It's only gone down by 0.5 in the last week or so, because I've been trying to do a long-standing Arsenal career mode and a long-standing Liverpool career mode, and you just can't get past Season 5. Even though you've got a gold squad team. For example, my Liverpool career mode, I had Trent at CDM at like 94, 95 rated, and Mbappe at the right wing, Darwin Núñez 90 rated up top, Luis Diaz on the left. I had fucking ballers, but it just, they sacked me for what? I was winning the Premier. I won the Premier League the season before. It's stupid. It's impossible to do a long-standing career mode. Which had an option if you could do, you can turn off fucking firing, like you can on Madden or on 2K. Anyways, it is a much better FIFA than FIFA 22. But it's, as I just complained then and went on a bit of a rant, it's not 100% amazing. The big reason for it not being amazing is just how confusing the game is with the career modes. Like, they changed the layout of it for no reason. But player career mode's a lot funner, because it's actually like playable with storylines and stuff now. But for the last EA Sports FIFA game, it basically sums up how FIFA's been since about FIFA, I want to say 16. Maybe it's FIFA 15. It's just been repetitive, and they add shit that no one plays. For example, Volta in FIFA 21, I think. Who the fuck plays Volta? Ultimate Team's exactly the same as it is every year. I'm excited to see what EA can pull out next year without having to be stopped by FIFA, because they've been wanting to do a lot of things. So I'm excited to see what's to come. But FIFA 23, it's better than FIFA 22, but it's still not amazing.
That's unlucky, bro.
Next up is Power Wash Simulator for the Xbox Series X. I gave it a game rating of 6 out of 10. It's a really good game to waste a couple of hours on if you're bored. Say for example, you're waiting to go out somewhere, you have like 3 hours to kill. It's a fun game. It's also very satisfying, but it's not the best type of hour consuming game. Like there's other ones like Lawn Mowing Simulator, which I've heard is better, because this game can get really tedious when it comes to getting some of the shit off of places you can't really reach. Yeah, a very fun game though. I would recommend it to someone who's just bored. The next game is Superhot for the PS5. I gave it a game rating of 6 out of 10. It's an old classic game that I hadn't actually played properly until now. I don't know why I never played it up until this point, but hey, it's a very, very fun game. There's no way I'm 100%ing that game because there's too much to do in that game, but it's a very, very cool story and very, very unique as well.
Super hot. Super hot.
The next game is Batman, the Telltale series for the PS5. I gave it a game rating of 7.5 out of 10. It is a very, very fun game with a very fun storyline that, to my surprise, had nothing to do with the Joker, which I'm not a Batman fan, but usually to me it seems like the movies, the series and the games are always about the Joker. But this game wasn't. Not going to spoil the game. It's a fun game, you should play it. The only downside to this game, for me, was that there was glitches. Yes, every game has glitches, but this one had a lot. For example, the camera being in Bruce Wayne's face, so I literally could not see what was going on in the scene. But it's okay. And also characters having no hair, which was funny. But even though those are a bit annoying, it doesn't ruin the experience of the game. It's not the best Telltale series game. I think Minecraft Story Mode is better. I haven't played any of the other ones, but I'd be willing to because these two games are fun.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
The next game is probably my favourite game of 2022. It is Sonic Frontiers for the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 10 out of 10. It's the game that I've been looking forward to the most since it got announced. And, you know, obviously seeing the screenshots of the game beforehand and how good it looked. Obviously, as a Sonic fan, you always have your doubts, because the games have not been good since about Sonic Colors in 2011, in my opinion. But to mine and everyone else's surprise, the game did not disappoint. The trailers looked empty. The worlds looked empty. And the worlds do look empty, but the more you explore the worlds, the more things pop up. Good things about this game. Sage, the new villain, I guess you can call her a villain, was portrayed really, really well. And the ending was a beautiful goodbye to what was an outstanding game. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil the ending. I really do recommend you guys play it. But my favourite part of this game were the supersonic fights. Like every Sonic game, you know, it's what you look forward to. But not only was the fucking amazing gameplay in this supersonic boss in these boss fights, but the music in the background of like the not the mini bosses, but you know what I mean, like the Titans. I don't want to spoil too much, but the Titans, holy shit, Undefeatable and Find Your Flame are two of the best Sonic songs to ever fucking exist. And to me, anyway, the graphics look perfectly fine. You know, the story was compelling. It didn't feel dragged on, like a lot of Sonic games do feel dragged on, like Forces, for example. The only downsides to this game is that sometimes in the open world, go on a boost pad and you get stuck in a 2D section. That's the only terrible scenario. But they've literally announced the new DLCs that are going to be coming out next year, the 3 DLCs. There's a fucking whole new story coming out by the end of next year for this game in a DLC. That's how much this game cares, or how much Sonic Team cares about this game. Because this is amazing. Cyberspace is also really, really cool. I don't like how easy some of them are past, I think, 1B or 1C. Other than that though, an amazing game. I would recommend it to anyone. Maybe not on Nintendo Switch though, because I've heard that the graphics are kind of shit on Nintendo Switch, Sonic Frontiers, but definitely if you have a PS4 or an Xbox, definitely play this game. The next game is Overwatch 2 for the PS5. I gave it a game rating of 6 out of 10. I mean, it's no different to the first game at all. And I never really played the first game because I didn't really like the first game. Overwatch 2 is fun when you're winning, but literally fucking unplayable when you're losing. I don't like this game. The next game is NBA 2K23 for the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 6.5 out of 10. The game is a little bit better than last year's game, but it's still a just bullshit game. The only saving grace to this game, for me, is the My League, because when you do your first ever My League, you start off in the 80s and you work your way up to the future. I did it with the Houston Rockets because that is my favourite team, and I had players like Kobe, MJ, LeBron. Did I end up drafting Hakeem Olajuwon? Actually, no, I don't think. Yeah, no, I didn't get MJ. I still picked Hakeem. I still kept it kind of real because it starts you off in 84 when Jordan got drafted, or 83, whichever year that is. That's the era it puts you in, and you have to work your way up to 2022 now. I'm surprised this is the first time they've done something like this. Overall though, it's an average game.
I've got no badges. I'm 4'2" with 40 ball handling, and now I can spam the X button and still reach in me.
Oh, you'll go back the way.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know
crazy.
what the fuck you want me to do.
You think I'm stupid, blood? Nah, this game's stupid, blood. This game is so dumb.
Come get it! Come get it! That's the way to throw it down!
Oh, you dickhead, you did it to...
That was goated.
The next game is Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. I've given it a game rating of 8 out of 10. It is a very, very good Mario game that combines all the favourite parts of all past Mario games, and even adds the new ability Captures. This game is very, very good. It's a game you definitely should play on the Nintendo Switch if you have one. So yeah, I'm still on the fence of whether I'll go for 100%, all moons, all hint arts, you know, all of that shit, but I guess we'll just have to see in the new year. I probably will, because I hate just leaving games not 100%ed, but there's still a lot more Switch games I need to play, like Pokemon, like Breath of the Wild, like Luigi's Mansion. You know, I still have a lot of games I still have to play. But overall, Super Mario Odyssey is a very good game. The next game is Pokemon Unite for the Nintendo Switch. I've given it a game rating of 7 out of 10. Yes, I know, it's a mobile game as well, but I played it on the Switch first. Overall, it's not bad for a free game, and I've only lost like 1 or 2 games. I would recommend this to anyone really if you have free time, or if you just enjoy Pokemon, because it's a fun style of Pokemon that you're not going to really see. So yeah, I would 100% tell Pokemon players to play it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final game that I played in 2022, and it is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 5 out of 10. Yep, I do not like this game. I think the multiplayer is shit. That's because I'm shit. DMZ is fun, but it does get repetitive. The only saving grace that could have been for me was the campaign. I finished the campaign, and it was okay. Like, it's a playable campaign, but you're not going to play it more than once. I can't really say if it's a better COD game than the last few. The last COD game I played was Cold War, and then before that was World War II. I've only played 3 Call of Duty games, and I prefer World War II and Cold War, and I also prefer both campaigns. So yeah, I personally don't really like Modern Warfare 2. I know a lot of people do, but it's to me a shit game.
Oh, easy, mate. One too many, huh? God's down.
Status! Captain, jet fell out! Say again? The sergeant! He's gone! not dead, Nick! I'm hanging from a bloody rope!
Overall, 2022 was a very, very fun year for me. Probably one of the best years of my life as well. I graduated high school. Video games were really, really fun this year. I had a lot of great opportunities. I met a lot of great people. And I just had fun. Like, it's just been a very, very fun year. Plus also, something that has nothing to do with gaming, Stranger Things Season 4 came out. So that was also a very, very fun part of my 2022. And for gaming this year, there were a lot of good games that have come out that I haven't played that I will be playing next year. For example, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Pokemon. But then there's games that I have played, like Sonic Frontiers, which was the game of the year in my opinion. But as well as that, Stray. Stray is, out of the 5 games nominated for Game of the Year, this is probably my favourite one. And I spoke about Stray in part 2 of these videos. And also, I was like basically daily uploading from about September or October. So it was very, very fun. Now enough of this bullshit chit chat. Like and subscribe. Let's send it off to the real outro. You know, the one that's at the end of every single video. So, Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully 2023 is better than 2022, unless you had a really good 2022. Hopefully it's on par. So, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Play that outro.